Naledi, the girl who tried to edit herself. Naledi and the mirror that lied. Welcome back to Kasup Studios. Before we begin, tell us in the comments which city and which country you are watching from. Our stories are healing seeds. When you share them, they take root across borders. Like, subscribe, and share, because African children deserve stories that build identity, not erase it. Let's begin. In Lilongwe, near Mtandia, lived a 12-year-old girl named Naledi. Her name meant star, but she didn't feel like one. She felt average, invisible, plain, until she discovered the girls online. Light skin filters, straight silky hair, knife-sharp jawlines, airbrushed confidence, a perfection curated, not lived. They looked nothing like her, and yet the world worshipped them. Naledi began to wonder, if beauty is only that, then what am I? She avoided the mirror, compared herself to pixels, wished she could trade her face for theirs. She didn't realize yet. The mirror was never the enemy. The mirror was neutral. It was her inner voice that had been poisoned, becoming someone else. The day she tried editing herself, Naledi felt a strange rush. For a moment, she felt powerful. She felt like she had finally arrived, like she had crossed into the world she envied. She posted the picture online. Likes flooded in. You look like a model. Yes, girl. Now this is fire. Naledi smiled, but it wasn't relief. It was the beginning of dependence. Because the lie had taken root. New Naledi was more lovable than original Naledi. But that night, her scalp burned from the chemicals. She couldn't sleep. Silent tears soaked her pillow. She didn't post that part. The world saw the perfection. Only she saw the cost. Becoming fragile. The next week at school, Naledi walked differently. Not with confidence, but with fear. Fear that someone would notice any crack in the new version she had built. She moved like glass, careful, fragile, performing. People admired her, but it was admiration with expectation, not admiration with love. Girls whispered, "Are you doing your nails next? You should lighten your skin. You must dress like city girls now." Every compliment was pressure in disguise. Naledi felt herself drifting away from herself. Step by step. At breaking point. By the third week, her hair began breaking. Not metaphorically, but literally. Tiny pieces snapping off. Falling like dry leaves. Panic hit. How could she keep this look together? How could she compete with filters that never crack? Her mother noticed the quiet storm. She sat beside her daughter. You cannot keep changing yourself to fit a mirror that is not even real, she said softly. Naledi blinked hard, hiding tears. But they like me more this way. Her mother placed a comb in her hand. My child, if people only like you when you are not yourself, they do not like you. They love the performance. They love the illusion. Naledi looked down. Then who am I without them? Her mother gently pointed to the small new curls growing at the roots. Stubborn, alive, refusing to disappear. This part, she whispered, this part is trying to remind you. For the first time, Naledi felt relief. Her true self wasn't gone. She was just covered. Waiting. The next morning, Naledi didn't rush. She sat in front of the same mirror she once feared. No judgment. No comparison. Just seeing. She touched the natural curls returning, and a tear slipped down her cheek. Not from sadness, but from recognition. She missed herself. The real girl. The original version. At school, she wore a soft scarf. Simple, quiet, true. The girls laughed. So now you're doing village hair. You gave up. You had potential. It strung, but it didn't break her. Because pain destroys only when you have no foundation. Now she was building one. I didn't give up, she said calmly. I'm just done fighting myself. Confidence without comparison is confusing to insecure people. They blinked, unsure how to respond. Naledi walked away, head high. New people, new energy. She sat with the quiet girls. The artists, the dreamers, the poem writers. One girl touched her scarf gently. This looks beautiful on you. Not a loud compliment. Not for applause. A real one. Naledi smiled, real this time. She was finally returning home to herself. That evening, Naledi picked up the relaxer bottle. Her scalp still carried small burns. She unscrewed it, walked outside, and poured every drop out.